Hi guys, and welcome back to Banner Saga. On the last episode we took over the storyline of Rook and I can't remember her name. Anyway, so we're in this village that's been attacked by Dredge, and now we've got to go to the houses to defend the people up there. Sure enough, Dredge are gathering in number. You hear misplaced laughter nearby. Past a pile of corpses, a man is single-handedly holding back 4 Dredge with a battered spear. A ledge! Behind you, Tryggvi! Shouts Ivar, who shoots you a dour look. If Tryggvi is known for being a madman, at least he's the sort who can hold a spear in the right direction. He smiles a mile wide when he realizes you're going to have to fight your way out of this. Sounds good to me. I love a good fight. Turn order. Units in the order you place them from left to right. This initiative order is very important when setting up strategies. For example, put archers after melee units so that they can stay safe behind your heavy hitters. So units, well, okay, makes sense. Alette, that's what her name is. I knew that. So let's have her. No. What the hell? What? Oh, for crying out loud! I've messed this up entirely. Right. Let's have her. No. I want Alette. There we go. Let's have her in the middle. So then we've got some melee to help protect her, and then we've got some other melee to sort of. You know what I'm trying to say. Anyway, let's start the battle. I don't know if this is a good strategy. I don't know if I'm a very good strategist at all. But, you know, we'll find out, won't we? Together. Right, what we're looking at then. So we've got a big guy over there. I think ideally we want Alette at the back here. I realise I've put Rook at the front, but in actual fact he's also ranged, isn't he? So maybe we want to put him there, or let's say there, and we'll have Tryggvi and Egil here. There we go. So poor old Ivar here, he's going to take the brunt of, of a lot of damage, but it's fine. Is it? You know, he's a giant, man. That's what they're designed for, right? Right, let's just let's move up. End turn. Good. I was hoping that was going to be the case. Right, let's just move up 1, so she's still protected in the back there. So he's got to move round me to get to her. What's battering ram do? Knock the target back through multiple tiles. Okay, that's good. So we can knock him back, stop him from getting. Is there any way we can? Alright. Okay, so yes, we can highlight them to see the move. No, that's not what I wanted to do. Oh well, doesn't matter now. It's not back up to 4 tiles. We won't do it now. We'll go with just knocking its strength down. Ooh. Okay, so she can shoot from here. So let's. What does Thread the Needle do? Hits all units between the archer and the target, doing bonus. So if I get like a load of them in a line, this would be a good ability to use. Oh God. 90% chance to hit. I'll take it. Oh, for crying out loud. It's like I'm playing XCOM. Okay, Eggle's like a shield bearer guy, guys. Let's stick him here. We don't want him to fight the big guy yet. We'll use a bit of willpower. We'll try and take out this guy's armor a little bit. Weaken him down. I'm not worried about you. Okay, Tryggvi. Looks like Tryggvi can do a fair bit of damage. What's he got here? Impale. Knock back one tile. Target bleeds 1 strength per move on turn. Ooh, that'll be interesting. I'll use that against the big guy when we get to him. Now I can take this guy out. Right. Yeah, let's do it. Just one less to worry about. Oh wow. Okay. I didn't know they could do that. Okay. I want to back off here. I want to use Rook's ranged abilities more than anything. I'm going to use battering ram, I think, on the big guy. Get him to back off a bit. Because I think between us we can take out the smaller guys. It's the so if she doesn't move, she does 2 damage, but as soon as she moves, it goes down to 1. That's interesting. Okay, well we're about to do 3 damage then. Yeah! Yeah, so we'll get the humans to... Oh shit. We'll get the humans to whittle down the smaller guys, and then we'll work as a team to take out the big guy. Okay, so he shouldn't be able to do that much damage anymore. Okay then, thank God that went for him and not her. Tryggvi's a bit of a hero, I think. I don't want... Yeah, let's take out this guy. Okay, so he's just earned a promotion. And now we can start shooting. Mark prey. Oh, I have to be in front of them. Okay. Ooh! Don't do it, man. Okay, Tryggvi's down. Fuck. Ooh. Okay, we need to start whittling this guy down, I think. Oh, it's his armor. Okay, so Rook can do a fair bit of damage to him now. Let's do it. And now we'll get Ivor to start putting on the real damage. Okay, I'm not so worried about him now. With two strength, I think we're good. We'll get Alette to fire an arrow at this guy. Bring him down to 4. Eggle's really struggling. No, he's still going for him. Yes. Right, the big guy is next on the list to go, so I'm going to take him out, I think. And then Ivor can finish off this dude. Okay, so we've got one guy injured, but overall not too bad. I think this is going to be one of these games where, you know, you're going to have to switch people out a lot of times because they are going to get hurt. Yeah. Combat can be unforgiving. Don't hesitate to change the difficulty of battle if it leaves you frustrated or if you find yourself needing a tougher challenge. Use your options. Okay, I'm not going to worry about changing difficulty just yet. You take stocks of your handiwork. Think I'll stick with you lads, says Trigby, unless you've got other ideas. Ivor grunts something non-committal. A black horde is forming at the tree line. Enough of this, says Ivor, glancing over his shoulder. We're going back. Then adds, Rook, I'm doing one more check of the houses around here. See if you can find anyone. Okay, let's keep watch. As you turn to head back, a colossus appears around the side of a house. It silently looms over a let, its face an expressionless stony mask, more terrifying than any roar it may have produced. Time seems to slow as it pulls back its enormous mace. Shout at alert, shoot it with an arrow, run at it, axe ready. Shoot it, man. As though second nature, you knock an arrow, a letter standing directly between you and the dredge, making the shot perilous at best. If you're off by a few inches, fire safely above the dredge to distract it. The arrow flies above the dredge's head, planting itself to a wooden beam. Alette looks in your direction with confusion. The dredge does not. She catches a glimpse of the dredge above her and freezes in terror. Suddenly, Egil is between the dredge and Alette, his shield above him. The black stone mace falls, Egil's shield crumples, and so does the boy beneath it. A moment later, Ivor is there, his sword run through the neck of the dredge. He's gone, says Ivor, looking over the boy's shattered skull. Alette gasps, her hands to her mouth. I'm checking the other houses, Ivor remarks. See if you can find anyone, and then meet me at the Great Hall. Oh no, we lost someone. Right, market. Can we go to the market? No, it's not let. Oh, yes, it will let us. We need to buy some supplies if possible. How many supplies have they got here? Okay, it would appear they've got 17, so let's we may as well use all our renown to get the lot, because I think we're going to need it. We can only go by 45. That's fine. I'm okay with that. 62 days worth of supplies. Let's not worry about special items just yet. Just check the heroes, see if we can promote anyone. Oh, okay, maybe not. You find anyone? Few. Sent them inside. God, this is bad. Gods, this is bad. About Gil. It was my fault. He was a good fighter for his age. No family, I thought. I've forgotten what it's like facing Dredge. I'm out of practice, Rook. Look, as long as I've known you, you've always wormed your way out of talking about Dredge. This would be time to start talking. I can tell you they rarely stop for rest. The sooner we leave, the better. They'll follow us until we're tripping over tired women and children. Then they'll attack. Even after we're wiped out, they'll keep coming, trampling corpses in their wake. There's no end to them. How did anyone survive the Great Wars? Ask the Menders, I wasn't there. But I know you've fought your fair share. Yeah, I've killed enough slag for one lifetime. That's why you're going to save us now. Don't lay that on me. Come on, let's get inside. So morale's going to be low. Let's check the heroes, which is what I wanted to do initially. Okay, so Trygvi's injured for 2 days, but he's earned a promotion. Greatest warriors on the battlefield are those who live past their first battles to start a journey down a path to legend. Higher stats and talents increase your item rank. Ooh. You need 5 renown to promote this. Ah, we've used all our renown. Damn it. Okay, it's gonna have to wait then. It's gonna have to wait. Get to the Great Hall. Rook, thanks to God you made it. Great Hall is an utter din, filled as it is with dozens of terrified families. Don't stop worrying yet. I haven't. What in the depths is going on? Dredge milling around, ransacking houses. The chieftain's wife finds you, pushing through the crowd. They must know we're here. Why haven't they attacked? Don't know. I wouldn't expect it to last. I've made some decisions, but tell me straight, what would you both do in my place? I'd have left by now. They're already outside the doors. Not so easily done, Rook. Rook? I trust Ivor on this, I think. I think we need to go. Chieftain sighs a deep and heavy breath. Slumping. He looks years older. I imagined us fighting back and saving the town, but nonsense. Ivor's right, of course. We can't just wait to be slaughtered. Where do we go? If Dredge are coming down from the north... Frostvellir, to the west. It's close and it has walls. I intend to be free of Skogr in one push. Nobody left behind. I wouldn't. If they follow us, we're done. What do you suggest? Let me create a distraction and go. I'll catch up on the road to Frostvellir. Okay, that sounds like suicide, Ivor. Let's do as the chieftain says. Ivor's right, I'll help with the distraction. What if we set the town on fire as we left? Do we abandon the storehouse? I think we should go. Ivor's right, I'll help with the distraction. The chieftain thinks for a long moment. I didn't ask for advice just to ignore it. Promise you're not throwing away your lives on this. That wasn't part of my plan, Ivor. Nope. Then I'm coming with you. What a legend. It catches you by surprise. The chieftain rubs his chin but doesn't argue. From the training she's given her lets, you've no doubt she can handle a bow. Fine, I'll get the townspeople ready. Make your move, Ivor. We'll leave when you're clear. Alette finds you before you have a chance to find her. I know what you're doing. You have to let me come with you. Don't leave me, please. I'll be good. Okay, Alette. Just promise to listen. I promise, she says. Ivor soon finds you both. Let's go. Remember, we're not trying to fight them all. We're just getting their attention. Step into the town courtyard where you can already see Dredge in every direction. Ivor starts banging his shield and swearing at them. Kill a few, he shouts, and the rest will follow. You steel yourself for a tough fight. Alright. We can do this, can't we? Ooh, I want to move him and put him there, just so... Because he's ranged, but he's also got melee. Trygvi's injured, so we should probably put him at the back. Although, to be fair, it's just what order they go in. I'm happy with that, to be honest. We'll make do. We'll make do. It's fine. Items. Let's give Alette her bracelet. Let's go to battle. Let's go to battle. Battle up. Wonder what we've got to deal with. I suppose we're about to find out. Okay, so we're separated. So we've got one guy who is a shield guy, and then we've got another one who's more like a berserker by the looks of it. Let's stick Trygve. Let's stick him at the back a little bit. We'll put Ivor here, he can take on the berserker. Rook, you can be... Sorry pal, but you're going to have to be bait while the two girls shoot the shit out of this one. Let's go. Okay, so this one, do I want to do... Let's start with its armour. Whittle it down. Yep. Oh man, I was hoping that wouldn't happen. Let's try this mark prey then. So, does armour break damage? All allies within range attack the mark. Okay, yeah, so the girls should fire at him. And both deflected. Great. Not quite what I was hoping for, but you know, it's fine. We'll have to break his armor before we can. That's fine. I don't mind you doing that because it attacks my armor, not my health. If I put him here, he's blocked from attack because the dredge can't get any closer by the looks of it. I might be wrong. Man, he's really got it in for Rook. I think Rook's down. Yeah, he is. Right, guys, you need to start running because I'm not sure you can take this guy on alone. I'll give it my best. Oof. Okay, I'm gonna have to back off. Shame we've got no like healing ability. Rain of arrows. Targets a tile and stun enemy who steps in with... Oh, okay, that's quite cool. Let's just keep working on his armour. We can just keep them alive long enough for Ivor to... Because Trygve's about to kill this guy. Yes. And now we're down to one, it gives us more time to get to this guy. Start whittling him down. Let's do Rain of Arrows here. I knew I picked the wrong bloody place. Oh, is she down as well now? Great. Okay, let's get Trygve not quite out in the open. There we go. That's fine, you can attack Ivor, I don't mind you attacking Ivor. Now Trigley is going to finish him off. Nice, nice, nice! So we lost some supplies for that. You have no problem getting the dredge to follow. Things begin to look dicey, but you're eventually able to lose them in the thick woods where they have difficulty keeping up. You climb up to an overlook and wait for the caravan to appear. An hour later, Oddleaf is the first to spot them. There! She points to the road. As you rejoin them, you can tell there was trouble. Some people wounded, others missing. A group is gathered at the rear of the caravan. Oddleaf walks beside a covered figure in the open wagon. Old fool, she says through clenched teeth. I should have stayed with him. Chieftain's dead. The chieftain's death hits you like a blow to the gut. You may continue on to Frostfellow in silence, Alette's hand firmly in your own. Well, we've got 20 renown. We lost all our supplies. We're up to 17. That's not good. Pausing to catch your breath, you glance backward to see the caravan stretched out past the point of safety. You're spaced out so far you're unable to see those bringing up the rear. We've got to pull them together, says Ivor. It'd be dangerous to stop until at least the Godstone. The path should be just ahead. Okay. Slow the pace. I mean, he said it would be dangerous to stop, so we can't stop. So I would say rally the caravan with a speech. Let's do that. You make your way to the rear and hoist a small child onto your shoulders. Fight for every step! Remember those who didn't make it and push onwards! The clansmen see your effort and follow suit, pushing themselves harder. Got 270 and 4 supplies to go on again. All those supplies I brought, I mean nothing. 270 clansmen, 45 fighters. Quite the caravan. I'm assuming this is the Godstone. Far enough for today, I think. After a day of misery, men and women drop their meagre possessions beneath the Godstone of Hridvodir. Hridvodir? I don't know. What are we doing? Just left our homes because suddenly there were Dredge? Chieftain did what I suggested and look what he got for it. Look at these people. Somebody has to hold them together. That's you, Rook. But you're the Dredge killer around here. How am I supposed to do that? Lie. Tell them everything's going to be alright. Gods, Rook, I don't know. Pretend you know what you're doing. That's what the rest of us do. Thanks for the advice. Yeah, terrible advice. Then do whatever you want. Tell them fend for themselves if you can live with it. You humans are absurd, Rook. Furious when you're not in control, terrified when you are. Pull it together. You're right. He is right, to be fair. Think of how I feel. I'm stuck nursing a bunch of weaklings. You do care, I can tell. Men are a plague on the world, worse than any Dredge as far as I can tell. Chats like this is why we get along so well, Ivor. You sleep poorly, the sun forever stuck to an eternally black sky. Before the others rise, you find yourself staring over long, low hills covered in pine. More eyes gone. The Godstone looms overhead, the massive eyes of Hridvadir look in the same direction as you. Let's inspect the stone. The weathered stone doesn't see many visitors, not much reason to travel so far east. When hunters come through, they sometimes stop to give offerings. Out of habit more than anything else now that the gods are dead. Hridvadir was the god of hunters and of wild beasts. occasionally seen roaming the land as both man and wolf. He was always depicted in effigy with his terrible spear. You wonder what he'd think about his woods being full of dredge now. A young girl from the caravan approaches you. "I made this for you," she says, handing you a crude necklace carved from a branch he must have found nearby. "Thank you for saving my mama," she says before running back to her tent. Back at your tent, you rouse Alette, who clings to your arm until she's completely awake. Bad dreams. Eventually, the camp is broken down and it's time to move on to Frostvilla. It feels like an end more than a start. Oh, we gained an item. Could do with some more supplies. I brought 64 days worth and it's gone, just like that. Rookie error. The caravan halts when a group of men appear on the trail, weapons at their feet. "We've seen the Dredge in your wake," says one. "We don't wish to meet them alone. If you'll let us join you, we'll show you a watering hole with enough animals to fill those supply wagons." The inherent fear of strangers raises mutters from the caravan. I think we need to allow them to join us, to be honest. We need fighters. What are you doing out here alone? "We were hunting here for food when the Dredge found our village," says the man. "When we returned," he looked away, unable to finish. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna allow the men to join me. "If you'll be no trouble, come along," you say. The men cautiously join your ranks and prove trustworthy. The hidden watering hole nearby is teeming with animals, and soon your supplies are nicely restocked. Finally! Got 18 supplies for that. So we're up to 20 days. Oh, so maybe the 64 days wasn't so bad. Like, it's just because my caravan's so big. During a rest, one of the men gets too drunk and ends up splashing mead in a warrior's face. A brawl erupts, many thrown fists and a broken bone later. The instigator, Raffensvater, is tossed on the ground at your feet. Angry clansman looking for satisfaction. His personal defense is little more than drooling mumbles. Tie him up until he dries out, I think. Coerce a public apology from him? Well, he's drunk still, so laugh off the scuffle and encourage the others to let the issue drop. I think tie him up until he dries out. You grab a rope from the supplies and make short work of the sot. A few onlookers throw scraps at him, but most just walk away with a laugh, at least content that some measure has been taken. This guy's going to be a problem later on, I reckon. We got a drunkard in our group. People always turn on others very, very quickly. You know, if they see them as a weak link. Anyway, the caravan is visibly relieved to find a small village on the way to Frostvilla with beds and fresh supplies. The locals here are shocked by the news you bring and discuss it amongst themselves while you set up nearby. Which seems like a very good opportunity to call the episode there. Hope you've enjoyed the episode, guys. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one. Take care.